Today we'll be discussing about the verb tense. What is the meaning of tense? The tense means time of action, means a time where a work has been done. It is basically of three types: past tense, present tense, and future tense. Now, what is this past tense, present tense, and future tense? The past tense means a work which has been completed in the past time. Present tense means a work which is taking place right now. And future tense means a work which will take place at certain point of a time in the future, which we don't know now. For example, if we say that we have done a work yesterday, that means the one day before today. So we will be referring to that action in the past tense because it has already been taken place in the past time. I am riding this bus. I am just eating. So this will be taking place in the present tense. So it will be in the present tense. I will go there. So I will be going there. Now I am not going. It is going to take place in the future time. So it will indicate future tense. So if a action takes place yesterday, it will indicate past tense. If an action takes place today, it will indicate present tense. If an action takes place tomorrow, which we don't know now, it will happen at certain point of time tomorrow, it will be indicating future tense. Next comes present tense. Now just now we learned about the different types of tenses, the primary tenses, not different type because there are various other types. So basically, or the primary types of these verb tense are this past tense, present tense, and future tense. Now today we will be dealing with this present tense, the middle one. Now present tense are of four types: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So you don't have to be confused regarding everything. So step by step we will understand what a simple present tense is, where we will use present continuous, where we will use present perfect, where we will use present perfect continuous. So different rules are there. So we will just deal with simple present today. So let's see, where will we use simple present. Now since we are dealing with only simple present tense today, so we will be discussing on this particular tense. So we are not dealing with any other thing. So just focus on this particular tense. Now in which cases we will use simple present? Now let's have a look at the first picture. In the first picture we can see a boy is drinking milk. Now I think it's a regular habit that the boy drinks milk. So if some action is indicating a regular habit, like in the first picture you can see a boy is drinking milk. So if we say that like in the sentence we can say we can see John drinks milk every day, that means this is his habit, he does it regularly. So if a case arrives where a regular habit we can see, so in that case we will use simple present. John drinks, this word drinks is the simple present tense. So since it is his regular habit, we will be using simple present tense, that is drinks. John drinks milk every day. Let's come to the next picture. See, in the picture we can see a girl is standing with his hands in the direction of the sun, and we all know that the sun rises in the east, and maybe the girl is standing in such a position in order to direct to the direction from where the sun is rising. So in case of general truths also, like the sun rises in the east, this is a general truth, like it, this truth will never change ever, it will always stay unchanged. So in case of general truths where the thing always happens, not on, it's not a habit but it always happens, and it will continue to happen like this always. So the sun rises in the east, so here rises is the present tense. So in case of general truths also we are using simple present tense. Let's come to the third picture. Now in the third picture, what can we see? A person is telling stories. Now live, in case of live narration of a story or event, like the king now hurries to his home. Now the person is sitting in front of the children and he is telling a story. So although the story, now you may ask that since the story is written in the past tense, it is not taking place right now, so why will we use present tense here? Now here, although the story has been taken place in the past time, but the person is narrating, he's telling the story live in front of the children. So he is actually narrating. The story has already been taken place in the past time, but the person is narrating this thing to the children. So that's why, while in the narration where the person is speaking, so in the narrative part he will be using present tense, that is hurries instead of hurried. Let's come to the fourth picture. Now here we can see some exam schedule. So I think it's looks like some fixed program. So that means a program has been fixed. We know that it is going to take place some days after, but the program is fixed. So in that case also, although it is going to take place in the future time, but we will use here simple present as the program is fixed. Like, when does your exam start? Here we are not using will start, we are using only start. Now in case of question, we all know that does or do appear in case of a question sentence. So in this case, does is coming in front after wh word, and then we are getting start at the end of the sentence. So this kind of thing happens in case of question sentence. So do or does come at the first part of the sentence. So here, since the program is fixed, we are using does start. When does your exam start? Next, in the fifth picture, we can see that a girl is thinking something about rain, right? So if anything happens in near future, for example, if it rains, we can't go out. Means it's not raining right now, but it may rain just now. So just in near future, he's thinking, he's just imagining, maybe the rain may take place. It is not raining now, but it just can take place just now. So in that case, regarding some assumptions, so we can say it rains. That means we are assuming, or we are in a hesitation that this thing may happen just after some time. So if it rains, that means anything can happen in near future. If it rains means if it will rain, that is the main part, but we are not saying it will rain, we are saying if it rains we can't go out. So these are the rules of simple present. In my next video we will be discussing about the other kinds of present tenses. So that's all for today. Thank you. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section.